If you've been enjoying these videos, make sure you subscribe and turn that notification bell on. Also share these videos with your friends, either traders or investors or other entrepreneurs or people that you know will get value from these videos. And be sure to check out the description below. I leave a lot of value and resources and services to help you guys and girls out there who need help with your trading mindset. So today we're going to discuss emotions, a very common theme or a very common topic talked about, especially in the trading and investing world. We're going to talk about what are emotions and how you can manage them better, because every trader knows that emotions, in a way, influence the way you trade. And Warren Buffett very famously said, don't expect to manage your money unless you can manage your emotions. And something I found right off the bat that helps traders, and it's the initial step I do when I coach a trader, is we get incredibly clear on their processes and their trading plan. Because when you're clear on your structure, once you're clear on your plan, and you've got something to measure yourself by, and you've got something to rely on, and a backbone in the markets, a lot of the emotional volatilities tend to dissipate. But you'll still find there is a level of emotional volatility there, and it's two emotions in particular. It's fear and greed. It's fear of losing that stops you from taking trades, and it's the greed of winning that stops you from sticking to your trading plan. And it's those two basic fears, fear and greed, those two basic emotions that I've seen undermine traders consistently executing on their plan and consistently executing on their strategies. And first and foremost, I'd be able to do a lot more service to you if you are facing this challenge through a one-on-one call or through my course. So be sure to check that out if you're facing these challenges. But in the rest of this video, I want to shed some insights on emotions and how you can better manage them. Now, first and foremost, emotions are incomplete awarenesses of particular events. If you're running an emotion in the market and you're resentful to a particular event you did in the past as a trader or as an investor, for example, taking a trade that wasn't part of your plan, you're initially aware of the drawback, the disservice, and the pain associated with doing that particular action. And you're unaware of the benefits, the services, and the gains of you doing that particular action. So emotions right off the back are feedback mechanisms telling you have an incomplete awareness of a particular event. And whenever I experience an emotion, I know to myself that it's a feedback, it's a biological feedback telling me I'm missing something, missing some piece of information. And the way I teach traders and the way I coach traders is giving them a great set of questions to make them aware of the unconscious in a particular circumstance or a particular action or a particular event in their trading or in their life, so they can complete the awareness. Because the moment they complete the awareness and they make themselves aware in a negative event of the advantages in equal proportion to the disadvantages, you transcend the judgment on that particular event. You no longer see it as bad, you see the event as what it is, an event, and you get grateful for your actions. So too, when you go in there and have a positive emotion, a greed or a fantasy, and you see the disadvantage, you see the risks in equal proportion to the benefits, you get present. You're no longer projecting a fantasy onto the market, but you're listening to the market for what it is. So first and foremost, emotions are feedback mechanisms telling you have an incomplete awareness. They're not bad. Emotions aren't bad. They're there for a very particular reason. And they're there to guide you, to make you aware that you're missing information in certain scenarios in your life. And the way you go in there and you manage emotions effectively is by realizing that they're essential and they're built into you to help you complete your awareness in certain circumstances in your life. So use your emotions as guides to go back to certain moments. And if you're running a negative emotion, you're fearful or you're resentful, make yourself consciously aware of the advantages, the benefits, and services in that moment. And if you're running a positive emotion, you're extremely elated, which by the way creates the negative emotion. The negative emotion is a byproduct of being addicted to the positive fantasy, because they're pairs of opposites in your head. So if you have an elation or a greed or a positive emotion, go in there and make yourself aware of the drawbacks and the risks. And use those two emotions as your guides to realize they're not bad things. They're guiding you to help you complete your awareness. And the way you complete your awareness is by asking good questions that help you become aware of what's there but you're unaware of initially. And the moment you do, you'll find yourself getting present, you'll find yourself getting tapped in, you'll find yourself getting grateful for your life, because you see things for how they are, not their lopsided perception initially of them. So this is a little bit of an introduction to emotions. They're guides, they're feedbacks telling you that you're missing information, and use those as guides. In my course, I teach you guys the questions to go in there, and especially in the market when you're a trader, because if you're ashamed of certain actions or you're resentful to certain actions, you're going to fear doing those again in the future. It's going to take you away from trading your trading plan. And if you're infatuated or in a state of pride of certain actions, you're going to project fantasies onto the market. You're not going to listen to the market, and you're going to project ideas onto the market, and you're going to get humbled. So it's the resentment and the infatuation, the fear and the greed, fear and the fantasy that undermines traders and stops them from effectively trading and effectively executing on the plan or strategy they have. So if you're a trader right now, you have a strategy, you have a plan, but you're not able to execute on that consistently, you need to be checking out the services I offer. One-on-one coaching, I've got my free lesson unlocked in the course, I've got the full unlock course. These are things that I put out there to help you guys and girls manage your emotions with tools so you can stick to your strategy, you can stick to the execution of your plan. So hopefully this was insightful. Be sure to leave questions below if you have questions. If you found this valuable, send it to your friends, and make sure you subscribe. But I'll see you guys in the next video.